How this NBA star became a homeless man, Delonte West. Before we start, we want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Delonte West describes his childhood as happy poor and his mentioned various relatives. During his teens, West admitted to abusing drugs, self-harming, and spending time in children's hospitals. He is multiracial with African American, Piscataway Native American, and white American heritage. West was diagnosed with bipolar disorder in 2008. After initially accepting the diagnosis, he later disputed it, suggesting that his challenges resulted from stress from his role as a basketball player. He was arrested appearing in court in November 2009. West argued that he moved the weapons to a different location because his cousin's children had found them in a closet at his home. He pleaded guilty to traffic and weapons charges and was sentenced to electronic monitoring, supervised probation, and 40 hours of community service. While West has bought homes for his parents and extended family, he has struggled financially as well. He worked at a furniture store during the 2011 NBA lockout. West's first marriage ended in divorce in 2010. In 2013, he married Caressa Madden. They have 2 sons. West was spotted barefoot and in a hospital gown in public in Houston, Texas in February 2016. In June 2016, a photo of West panhandling in Temple Hills, Maryland, circulated widely. Since the Twitter account that broke the photo suggested that West was homeless, social media users wondered if he was homeless. West immediately shot down the rumors, saying the photo was authentic, but he did not have a home and only assisted someone who was homeless. His NBA career. Delonte West is an NBA basketball player who has played for the Boston Celtics, Seattle Supersonics, Cleveland Cavaliers, and Dallas Mavericks. After leaving the NBA in 2012, he spent time with the NBA Development League's Texas Legends before signing with the Chinese Basketball Association's Fujian Sunjing, the Los Angeles Clippers for the 2014 NBA Summer League, the Chinese Basketball Association's Shanghai Sharks, and the Liga Profesional de Baloncesto's Guaros de Lara. He returned to the Texas Legends in 2015 but was quickly waived after suffering a season-ending injury. What happened to Delonte West? West was spotted on a street corner in Maryland on June 26, 2016, where he appeared to be panhandling. As a result, a rumor that he was homeless began to circulate, which gained traction due to the fact that West is known to have been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, but he has also felt compelled to dispute the diagnosis for whatever reason. This is exacerbated by the fact that former NBA players and their counterparts in other professional sports leagues have much higher than average bankruptcy rates, as evidenced by a number of recent headline stories. "I am bipolar, just like the rest of us in the world," West told the Post. So, bipolar is defined as something sad happens, you're sad. Something happy happens, you're happy. I think pretty much everyone in the world is like that. Now, there are different levels. How long do you stay sad? How does it affect your behavior? How do you handle these emotions? However, it is essential to note that West's homelessness is currently only a rumor, so interested parties should not place too much stock in it. In addition, the man claimed on social media that he was not homeless and was instead assisting a homeless man who was paralyzed from the neck down. Is this a common problem? Whatever the truth is, West's situation, bankruptcy, and the problems that come with are a common problem for former NBA players and their counterparts in other professional sports leagues, to the point where Sports Illustrated claims that 60% of all former NBA players will go bankrupt after leaving the league. This is because said individuals share several characteristics that increase their chances of spending more than they bring in, and some everyday needs that increase their chances of being exploited by people they should have been exploited, able to trust. To begin with, when professional athletes reach the pinnacle of their profession by signing a contract with a central league team, they tend to spend a large portion of their newfound wealth in a short period. They sometimes use that money to buy themselves nice cars, lovely homes, and other luxuries. Other times, they spent their money on the people who mattered to them, whether to assist them with their basic needs or provide them with luxuries. Regardless, spending habits develop over time, making it difficult for people to suddenly stop spending when they retire, when most of their sources of income dry up and become trickles. As a result, former professional athletes' excessive spending is compounded by the fact that they have a much shorter earning period than most other high-income earners, exacerbating an already severe problem. Second, their lack of interest in their portfolios allows these entrusted with them to take advantage of them, which happens more frequently than most people would like to admit. These issues are exacerbated by the fact that they are all well known, which means that many criminals prefer to target professional athletes for their malicious purposes. Another factor in West's case is the fact that he was been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. While it is manageable, it is still a mental health issue often associated with homelessness in the public's mind. After all, mental health issues are one of the most common issues of homelessness, both because they impair a person's ability to manage their own and because they cause them to isolate themselves from everyone who could help them with their problems. This is incredibly disheartening because homelessness exacerbates mental health issues, making it difficult for the homeless to recover from their situation. Further considerations. There's no way to tell whether West is homeless or not right now because there's almost no evidence on either side. However, because the man stated that he is not homeless and assists a homeless person, he should be given the benefit of the doubt until more information becomes available. Assuming that such information becomes available, nonetheless, this case has once again highlighted the financial problems associated with an excessively high percentage of former professional athletes, which are so severe that relevant institutions have launched a slew of initiatives to address them. It remains to be seen whether or not these initiatives will be successful. Still, given that professional athletes have well-known problems with well-known solutions, the chances appear to be good that they will be more helpful than not. Delonte West working at a drug rehab center he attended. A source told ESPN that Delonte West is now working at a drug rehabilitation center in Florida that he attended after Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban assisted the former homeless NBA player in getting his life back on track. West was treated at the Florida-based Rebound Therapy Center. After photos of West panhandling at the Dallas intersection went viral in September, Cuban picked him up at a gas station. In addition, Cuban assisted West in reuniting with his mother. Cuban is one of several NBA figures who have been attempting to assist West in recent years after he publicly disclosed his diagnosis of bipolar disorder during his NBA career. Delonte West is now doing much better in working at the drug rehabilitation center where he was admitted late last year. West was treated at the Florida-based Rebound Therapy Center. The former Dallas Mavericks guard has previously struggled with drugs and homelessness. According to the Dallas Morning News, Mavericks owner Mark Cuban picked up West at a gas station last September. According to Shams Charania of The Athletic, West will continue to be surrounded by the Rebound Therapy family, and this time as an employee. According to the report, West was able to maintain contact with both Cuban and his mother while focusing on his health. Cuban shared several photos of West on his road to recovery in the final months of 2020, including one of him kayaking. West, 37, played 8 NBA seasons for the Boston Celtics, Seattle Supersonics, Cleveland Cavaliers, and Dallas Mavericks, averaging 9.7 points and 3.6 assists per game. He last played for Dallas in 2011-12. And that's all for today, folks. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing videos from us.